Assassin's Creed fans, gear up! We are unfolding our views on the upcoming Valhalla. We gathered these from the recent Ubisoft Forward event. We will also be covering other games from the event in our upcoming videos. Before we dive in, like or subscribe to stay tuned. Eivor, the main character, leads a clan of Norse people from the icy North Sea to flee from Norway's endless war. This is how the game begins. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is set in the Viking era that occurs in 9th century England. Players can play as Eivor, male or a female protagonist. This can be done using the animus, a first in the series. Vikings are mainly known for their brutal brawls. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the combat is literally brutal, and we mean it. Eivor will be able to dual-wield axes, swords, and even two shields. The weapon they showcased in the events were an axe, a spear, a shield, and a flail, which is quite different. So we can choose what we are comfortable with. The weapons can be equipped however we want. For instance, a weapon on the left and a shield on the right is possible. A lot of mini games are playable inside the game. They range from fishing, drinking, duels, a stone stacking game, dueling, horse racing, archery, and more. Man, that's a list to waste time without focusing on main quest as usual. 3 ways one can move around the world. First is on foot, which is obvious and will take days or in-game many hours to explore the world. Second is on a horse, which is what all of us do, and the third is on a longboat. The best way to enjoy exploring the world is through a longboat. It's the fastest way to explore the map. The game is designed in such a way that every decision Eivor makes will impact the story in a big way. In Ubisoft's video showcase, Eivor spares the life of Rude, who is a chieftain of a stronghold. After some time in the game, Rude will come to a wedding and challenge the king himself. So if you kill the Rude, the later encounter won't happen. We know some developers who have mastered this, and it is still a big deal for Assassin's Creed. For every raid, Eivor needs an army. Eivor recruits men as well as women who come forward to fight for the king. He should give hope to these folk to join his ride. He must be convincing and should have excelled in persuasion skills. We guess there might be a trait linked to this in a skill tree. Now onto the Book of Knowledge. This unlocks abilities for Eivor. The Book of Knowledge can be found by exploring and as well as discovery. These abilities come at cost of adrenaline. Some of these abilities focus on melee attacks while others provide ranged abilities. Up to 8 abilities can be equipped at once. Drag and drop from the previous game? Yep, it is, except now there is a book. Eivor can recruit a cat to join the raid. After recruiting the cat, it will be in a longboat accompanying the raiders. Name him the Cat Rider or Cat King or whatever and row to war. By the way, we wish there was a dog as well. There is something with cats and the crew working on the franchise. Dog loyalists, we need you to voice up for the next game at least. Like previous games, the health won't be regenerating. Using health potions made up of food will restore health. Eivor has a stamina meter, which will be depleted by dealing or sustaining heavy damages or by dodging and also by absorbing enemy strikes in the shield. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be releasing in the platforms like Google Stadia, PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One and Xbox Series X on November 17th, 2020. Guess what? It's releasing on the same day as Cyberpunk 2077. And this is it, guys. These are the little bits we wanted you to know about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. For more details, subscribe to GameTech Radar's YouTube channel and as well as like us on Facebook for regular updates. That's a wrap. Game on from GameTech Radar.